Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum, dear students of class second year. I am your chemistry teacher Ansat Jalli. Today we will start organic portion of chemistry of second year, which starts from chapter number 7. Chapter name is Fundamental Principles of Organic Chemistry. First we will give introduction about this chapter. Main points are: fundamental principles. Introduction. First point of this chapter is vital force theory. What is vital force theory? More than 200 years ago, early chemists classified compounds into organic and inorganic compounds on the basis of their origin and their properties. According to their views, organic compounds were only those that can be synthesized from living things like plants and animals. And inorganic compounds were those which can only be synthesized from minerals or non-living things. But this theory was rejected when the first organic compound, urea, was synthesized in laboratory by Friedrich Höller in the urine of mammals from ammonium cyanate. Dear students, look at these points. Vital force theory. What is vital force theory? All the theories, statements and all the definitions must be mentioned in the same manner, so they will be prominent. Organic compounds could only be synthesized from living things and could never be synthesized in laboratories. This was the vital force theory. But urea, formula of urea is NH2 bond C double bond O bond NH2. VFT, valence bond theory, was rejected when Friedrich Höller prepared urea in laboratory. Organic chemistry. Then you should know about what is organic chemistry, what is the definition of organic chemistry. The branch of chemistry which deals with study of compounds of carbon and hydrogen, for example CH4, C2H6, etc. These are those compounds which contain hydrogen and carbon as essential elements. Then those will be organic compounds, and they will be studied in organic chemistry. Some features. Then we will study some features of organic compounds. First feature is peculiar nature of carbon. Because carbon is the essential element of organic compounds, then we will first discuss about the peculiar nature of carbon. कार्बन की मखसूस नेचर. This is catenation. Catenation, ability of carbon atom to form long chain and rings. Ability of carbon atom to form long chain and rings. This is ring, and this is ring of benzene, and this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 carbon atom chain means pentane. Number 2, non-ionic character. Dear students, second main feature of organic compound is non-ionic character. Means when organic compounds dissolve in water, they never form ionic ions in the solution form, they remain in the molecular form. Number 3, similarity in behavior. Similarity in behavior, this is exemplified by homologous series. Now you should know what is homologous series. Homo means same, log means series. All the compounds in this series have same chemical properties. So by the study of one compound, we will be able to give properties of all members of this series. This is called homologous series. Next part is complexity of organic compounds. Next feature is complexity. Complexity means all organic compounds have very complex structures, complicated structures. Example is starch, Yes, look at this starch. Starch formula is C6H10O5 and molecules. Number 2, protein. These are very, very giant molecules having higher molecular weights ranging from millions to trillions. Number 5. Number 5, main feature of organic compound is isomerism. Isomerism, what is isomerism? Yes, this is its definition. Molecules having same molecular formula but different structural formula. Example is ether CH3OCH3 and CH3CH2OH, ethyl alcohol. These are two different compounds but molecular formula same. Two carbon atoms, 6 hydrogen atom, 1 oxygen atom. Two carbon atoms, 6 hydrogen atoms, 1 oxygen atom, molecular formula same but structures are different. And this phenomenon is called isomerism. Rates of organic reactions. Number 6 is main feature is rates of organic reactions are slow due to molecular nature because organic compounds does not dissolve in water and do not form ions, so they remain in molecular form. So due to their molecular nature, reactions are very slow. Number 7 property is solubility. Solubility and organic compounds obey or follow principle like dissolve like. It means that polar molecules dissolve in polar solvent and non-polar molecules dissolve in non-polar solvents because organic compounds are non-polar, so that's why they dissolve in non-polar solvents and that's why dissolve in non-polar solvents. Next we will study about importance of organic compounds, organic chemistry, organic compound importance. First importance is that all biochemical reactions are organic in nature. All reactions, biochemical reactions means all the reactions taking place in living bodies like plants, animals, organic in nature. And in these reactions, chemicals are food, medicines, clothing, plastics, rubber, paints, varnishes, fertilizers, detergents, cosmetics are organic. These are all organic compounds. From all these compounds, these are all compounds are organic in nature. So these compounds we can and you can know the importance of organic compounds, that they are widely used in our daily lives. And sources of organic compounds. Number 1 is coal. Coal is main source of organic compounds and it is found from remains of trees. This is flow sheet diagram. Wood converted into peat, converted into lignite, then it is converted into bituminous coal, then after all it is converted into anthracite. This is conversion of wood into coal. Destruction. Then destructive distillation. What is destructive distillation? When coal is heated in absence of air, it is converted into, when coal is heated in the absence of air, it is converted into coal gas. Second is natural gas. Natural gas. What is natural gas? Is a mixture of low boiling hydrocarbons and its major portion is methane. Sometimes natural gas is also called methane because of its higher percentage in natural gas. But next is petroleum. Petroleum, mineral oil is called petroleum when it is refined form. When it is in refined form. Crude oil, when oil extracted from rocks, then it is refined to get different fractions by a process called fractional distillation.